Good morning. My name is Brooke. I'm going to be honest with you. I had a little pep in my step this morning, and then my camera was acting a little funny. And just from sitting here trying to figure it out, my tailbone is already starting to kill me. That is the life of being a disabled woman. Okay, so I have applied my skincare. My skin is looking good. Let's remember that I am pushing close to 50 and that I'm a grandma. So give me a little grace. I have applied my sunscreen, which is rule number one when you're leaving the house. You must have a sunscreen. This is an SPF 50 by me. And if you remember, the moisturizer that I use, is some by me. So I like to use these. This is the last product I use when doing my skincare. And then this is the first product I use when leaving the house. I have set my face with the Giovanni Facial Prime and Setting Mist. So I put this on before my makeup, and then I put it on to set my makeup. I went ahead and I took my medication because my tailbone is killing me. I put it in one of these little handy dandy pill organizers. And just so everybody knows, I follow my doctor's orders with that since I'm bringing up medication. Let's go ahead and do the foundation. I'm going to be using the Revolution IRL filter. This is the longwear foundation. I do have to open it up. For some reason, the pump is being funky with me. I do not use much. I use a tiny bit, and because my face is moisturized, I've said it before, the product will go a long way. Plus, I'm not looking to wear a lot. I want to cover that little splotchy area where I have some freckles and a little pink cluster. I'll put a little concealer on that after. Sometimes I do it before. Let's see how quick this goes on. I did put a little pink product right in my eyes right before my camera cut off to cover the bruising from my rhinoplasty. I had a rhinoplasty that cut me from there. I was having a lot of migraines from my deviated septum. I was having trouble breathing. There is no skincare product that could have fixed that. No gentler way to do it, so I had to go to an amazing surgeon, which I found an amazing surgeon in Newport Beach. Definitely do your research. I researched him for a year, and I'm glad I did. Oopsie. This is pretty silky, so it is wanting to open up, which sometimes it does that. Okay. See, that didn't take long at all, and the product is gone. I could apply more. I'm not going to. I'm going to go right into the concealer. I have a little patchy area there. I'm just going to apply a tiny bit. I'm going to put a tiny bit here. Down my nose. Put it right there where I have I have an indented chin, and I have a couple little folds there that I like to cover up. And that's it. That's it for the concealer. Just put a little brightening here, down the nose, the eyes. To cover up that spot, and the blush will go over that, so it doesn't matter that I put the foundation first. So that concealer kind of hides that shadow a little bit, the shadow of those little tiny folds that are happening. I usually use my mirror. I've been practicing using the camera so that I'm not blocking what I'm doing. She's looking fabulous. Okay, so you're gonna notice if you watch my videos long enough, I have about 100 different laughs and 99 of them are bad. But they say dance like no one's watching, sing like no one's listening. I'm gonna laugh like nobody's judging. Laughing is good, even if your laugh isn't the most charming. Happy people are the most beautiful people. So I use two sides of this beauty blender to do the blending in. I use the side that's stained. It is clean, it's just stained. And then if I want to carve some out, I use the foundation side. This is the blush side. I pretty much just use an all-in-one blender. So I bought some more blenders to try to use those, and I revert right back to this. Okay, I will carve my nose out in a little bit. We're going to go ahead and do the blush. This is the Pixie blush. It's a little messy, but it's okay. Let's go ahead and apply a decent amount of that because it does absorb into the skin quite well. I'll put a little of this on my beauty blender to help blend that out. We're going to go up into the hairline, on the eyebrow bone, up into the forehead. Not lower than the contour line. If it stops blending as well, you can stop and spray a little more on your beauty blender. Eyebrows. You can go across the nose if you want. All depends how you are framing your face. Blush is done. Blush is done. Look at that. I mean, not to be conceited, I promise. But for grandma, and yes, I'm a young grandma. I'm a young grandma. I was a young mom, and then my son made me a young grandma. Which I love being a grandma. Absolutely love it. Love, 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 love. Oh, let me contour my nose before I... Oh, brushes, brushes. One sec. I almost forgot. I used to keep these in my makeup bag, which is why I keep forgetting. Okay. Who's gonna change up the system? Let's put a little on my brush to carve out my new nose. Yes, I have a new nose. I had rhinoplasty done. I love it. I love it. I love that I could breathe through it. Right now it sounds a little congested. I was never able to contour before, so this is all new to me. Ooh. I love playing with the contour now. Put a little down there, little under shadow. Nothing too heavy. Just a soft little shadow. Do you see I put some down here? It's a little heavier there. A tiny little thing. And I started from wider to smaller. And I could put it a little thicker. For those lines to really show up. There they are. Let's use this side. Blend that out. Don't take it all the way off, just a little bit. And then I've seen some people use their finger. And I like to use the concealer side sometimes, or just right on the edge of the concealer and blush, and rock it. Rock it, rock it. Find that light. Rock it. Oh, she's looking so much better. Okay. Now I'm gonna put this stuff away, and then, well, I'll do my powder first. I should always finish before I start putting things away. I am trying to keep that covered up. This is a slippery robe. Okay, I tried buying a pink setting powder. It was just a little too dark of a pink. So what I'm going to be doing is mixing it with a lighter color so that it is not wasted. What I'm currently using is a yellow. I thought because I had a pinky reddish face, yellow would balance that pretty well. But then I thought, maybe I should stick with pink since my face is pink and match those undertones. So learning curve here, trying to work with what I've got and the knowledge that I have and what's out there. Okay, I'm going to use the soft brush here. What you could see now, see in that lighting, the matte and then the glow. Okay, so I'm going to sweep off some of this. But what you're going to see in the light out there is a line. It is going to, if I don't do the next step, it will be a harsh line, which we don't want. So we're going to blend that here in a second, and I'll show you how I do it. Okay, so all of that powder is swept off with a soft brush. This one is a little more firm, and what I do is I like to pinch it, put those bristles closer together, make them a little more firm, and I go in a circle on that line and blend that out. That way there is no harsh line out in the sun of dewy to matte. Soft on the eyes though. She's looking good. Okay. All right, we're gonna do, I need to tuck this in somewhere so it stays put. We're gonna put everything away now in that first bag. My powders, my blush, my sunscreen, contours, foundations. And before I put the setting spray away, I will go ahead and use it now. I like to do it before I do my mascara or eyeshadows. And I will give it a little fan. Watch your nose, watch your new nose that your doctor worked so hard on. I'm so happy he did a good job. It still will take a year to heal, so give it some time. I was freaking out when I first saw it, and even the first month, I even messaged the doctor's office and complained. I was that worried. I was that concerned. I know I might get some comments like, just change your top, put on a t-shirt. I was thinking that this would be nice and soft and not make me too hot. Okay. You live and you learn. Tomorrow will be a t-shirt. Okay, eyebrows. I am part of the Overplucked Her Eyebrows Club. I tried microblading once. You can really only microblade so many times. because of scar tissue. I wasn't the biggest fan of how they came out. And then because I use vitamin C products, it really just erased what was put in there. Okay, she's got an eyebrow. In a couple of my other videos, I tried, instead of doing one eyebrow and then the next, I tried going back and forth, like a little on this eyebrow, a little on that eyebrow. And you know what? It's just quicker for me to do it the way I'm used to doing it. Just do one eyebrow the way I like it and try to match the other one up to that one as much as I can. But I don't stay stuck all day trying to make them perfect. I really just like to get through it. And as long as they look pretty decent, I can have a good day. Okay. There she is. Are they perfect? No. Am I perfectly fine with it? Yes. Okay, I'm gonna switch up my eyeshadow today. Woo! Okay, today we're gonna use some purples. I've been doing a lot of browns lately. Every video I've done for you guys has been browns. The same browns over and over. Let's use a pinkish lavender. It's not very bright. It's not fluorescent. I'll show you what I'm working with. It is just a hint of color, not smack you in the face pink purple. And let's find a lighter color. I'm choosing a cream color. There she is. And now I'll blend that out. She's done. You guys see how quick that went? Okay, I'm gonna take that same purple pink, I'm gonna put it underneath my eye. Anybody who wants to go ahead and put something in their waterline at this point, that would be perfectly okay. And if you wanted to make it darker, I have so I used this color right here. It's like a pink, it's a soft pink purple color. If you wanted to make it darker, you could add a more magenta purple pink color right in the crease, because it's daytime and because I'm a little aged, I'm not going to do that. There's also a darker purple, ashy purple. That would be a good eyeliner. That would be a good crease. Let's see how dark it is for an eyeliner. Let's see if it stands out enough. You know what? I think it's very subtle. I think I like it. We're going to use that today. I was going to use the black. And we're going to do an under wing. The wing under the eye does not go to the corner. It's just to say, hey, I'm the shadow of the wing above. See that little, it goes the other way, the other direction, not too much of a curl, just a little hello. I'm here. And I did not go, so I took the pink lavender a little further than I usually do. This is only going to here, so you still see that lighter color there and the darker color there. And when you put on your mascara, it's gonna look great. The reason I like to use eyeshadows is, first of all, it is easier for me to control. I have a wider range in what colors I could use instead of buying 100 pencils. I can just use a palette. Oh, I took that one a little close for my liking to the corner. Went a little close. This one is a little more, so I'm going to try to match this one because it'll be easier to match this one to that one than this one to that one, because I've already gotten it too close to the corner. So we're going to bring this one up a little. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. I could make this one a little more defined. Sharpen that up. Because when you're using thick brushes, sometimes it doesn't always go very sharp like a pencil might. But you know what? They get sharp enough, especially once you put your mascara on. Okay, eyeshadow, eyeliner's done. Do you see how quick that was? Because when you don't really give too much care, well, I care about how I look, but when it's not super important about it being perfect, it tends to come out better. Because I notice when I try to get things exactly the same, I end up overdoing it, and then they're a total mess, and then I have to start over, and then I'm frustrated, and then my day is ruined. My day is ruined because my makeup is ruined. No, I'm not doing that here. This is a primer. I've said it before, I like to put it on straight first, like this, and I kind of start shimmying, and then I roll, shimmy, roll, shimmy, roll, so I get the product all the way around the brush, not just one side. It's a circular brush. It has product on both sides. When your product is getting low, do not pump that brush in there. That will dry it out. You want to swirl it around the edge like that, not. Mine is getting low, so today I better go use my coupons, because I do have coupons, and get some more. All of my products here are drugstore, and I'm okay with that. I am okay with that. Okay, we are going to do the side we started with. Do not go too close to your eye is my tip, and do not clamp too hard. You want to curl, you don't want to crimp. You're going to gently squeeze, and then you're going to pull that away from your face to get more of a curl. Do not squeeze it within every inch of its life. You don't want a hard crimp, you want a curl. And when you release, this is a very important part, release, make sure it's not stuck, and release the curler up. That will help the curl go like this. If you were to pull it straight, it's just going to straighten what you just curled. If you pull it down, it's going to pull the lashes down. Okay, let's do the other one. Again, not too close to your eye. And pull that away from your cheek. I'm not squeezing too hard, just giving her a little clamp. Hold her for a little bit. Let her go, make sure she's not stuck to the thing, and release. Okay, next is mascara. We are almost done, guys. Can you believe how quick this is going? And we're talking. We are babbling. Do not mind my Goodwill sticker. And I need to clean my mirror. I've got makeup all over it. I might paint it. Might just clean it and see how it looks after. Let's see how much I paid for it, guys. It says $1.99, but when I go shopping, I go on the days where I could get a discount with my friend. My friend is a senior citizen. And with that discount, we get 40% off. What is 40% off of $2? Made it $1.20. We've got one eye with mascara almost done. I just put a tiny bit on the bottom, which kind of acts as my eyeliner. I used to always put eyeliner in the waterline. I really don't anymore. Maybe if I was going out at night. I have big eyes, big dramatic eyes. They don't need that much attention. And water, putting it in the waterline, because I'm more of a fair-skinned, lighter-haired person, it doesn't look as natural on me. I don't know how a dark brown might look, if it would even stand out. Sorry to block the camera there for a second. I tend to go for dark brown mascaras. This one I believe is black. If they don't have the dark brown, I will take the black. And then I just try to use softer eyeshadows, which is another reason why I wouldn't want to use a waterline, a black waterline. Black and black and black on me does not look as good. I prefer to stick with the dark browns, the lighter, less glittery eyeshadows, more matte, not so fluorescent. Other people can get away with it. Some people can hold a lot of color in their face. Some people cannot. And the more mascara I put, the more my eyes start to really stand out. You're going to see it's going to camouflage that eyeshadow eyeliner or just blend with it perfectly. Just enough to where it shows behind there. See that? There it is, but it doesn't matter. It doesn't need to be perfect. Now, I feel like I went a little too far with the eyeshadow today. Do I care? No, I don't. I am perfectly fine. Life is not that serious. Okay, we are going to pick an lip liner. I know that these are both pretty dark. Let me open a new one. This is the Color Stay Longwear Lip Liner by Revlon. Let's give it up for Revlon. Okie dokie. The other one I was using ran out. It was a lighter color. I do like my lip liners to be lighter. So we're just going to go gentle with this. The only place I overline, oh, that tooth. That's an insecurity of mine. I have a couple crooked teeth down there, and one of them likes to say hello all the time. Hi, I'm here. Okay, but anyways, the only place that I overline my lips are in those quadrants. And I only do a little bit. I'm not going to do the top, actually. I'm not going to overline it any more than it already is. I'm going to color in the corners. And I'm going to color in where I have a loss of pigment right here. I'm going to do a little triangle. You see where I did a little triangle right there? That is going to blend with my lip liner or lip gloss. It's going to cover that loss of pigment. It's going to give me two little lip quadrants, and it's going to look great. Okay, let me go ahead and grab my gloss 1 second. Well, we're going to settle for, oh, a bunch of glosses here. There she goes again. Okay, I've got pink. Do we want pink with this one? I got a brownish one. We can always layer up. And I've got another like brownish one that's running out. And I've got one that's kind of in between. This is a Neutrogena Hydra Boost. I gotta be honest, I like these better as lip glosses. I also have a lip stain. And I have a lip oil. Let's start with the lip gloss. Ooh, this one's a lip plump. You know what? I haven't ever used it. I'm just gonna leave those out. If my girls want to keep saying hello, I'm just gonna stop covering them right now. I have never used a lip plumper. It's not exactly the best matte. So I'm gonna roll that around. Let's see how spicy it gets. What I can do is put a little more lip liner. See how you can see that triangle? Start blending that out with more of this. I like her a lot better. I can dab some of that off and maybe add one of the other ones that will match the lip liner a little better. I think that plumper is going to give me a little bit of juicy lips today. Let me see which one I need to use. Okay, I'm going to take that. This is a little jar I found at Goodwill. I also have one with lips on it, but it's not as wide around. Sorry for the sound and the rattling. It's very thin and doesn't hold as many. I might want to bring this with me. I think I'm starting to feel the plump. Just like I ate, what do you call those things? Those hot red little candies. Okay. I am done for the day. I said I wouldn't cover them. I'm not going to cover them. Oh, but I am going to cover that stomach. My name is Brooke. I'm 47 years old. I am a grandma. Let's take this hair down. And I'm feeling fabulous. Do not believe people when they say because you are getting older that you have to retire trying to look beautiful, trying to feel good. Of course, we want to be a little bit age appropriate. Unless you don't want to be, don't be. I mean, you know, that's up to you. I want to be age appropriate. I need to really start speaking for myself and not saying we. I like to be a little age appropriate, but with a little bit of youngness at heart, to where I can still have a little fun, where people can't tell me, hey, you know what, you're too old for that, but also to where people don't feel the need that they have to. So a little bit classy, a little bit sassy, somewhere in between is where I want to be. So kind of like how I'm trying to cover up, but then if they show, they show, you know, like when I leave the house, I definitely like to cover those up. I'm not looking for negative attention. The way you present yourself will determine the attention that you get most of the time. And I'm looking for people to treat me with respect and look at me up here and not here. If I am looking for people to look at all of it, then I'll display all of it, and that's my choice. Okay, I'm going to put a couple things away. I could do this when I turn off the camera. I have OCD. Alrighty, let me sign out until I clean my whole bedroom in front of you guys, or before I clean my bedroom in front of you guys. Alrighty, yeah, I'm still doing it. My name is Brooke. Please refer this channel to people that are maybe middle-aged, about my age. I'm 47, or older. I want to help them to feel like it is never too late to help your skin, treat your skin, reverse some of those wrinkles, some of that skin damage, to love yourself, to say phooey to the people that say you're too old to keep trying. You're not too old to keep trying. We all should feel beautiful, and we all deserve the right to feel like we deserve the right to feel beautiful, if that makes sense. Okay, please like, comment, share, and subscribe. Signing out.